Hotep. I am the Amen Osiris, the one and only undisputed God of law. We are Deception Stoppers, America's only child support 4D education service, the 4D Destroyer. I am not a lawyer. This is not a law firm. I do not advocate that you don't support your human offspring. I simply advocate that you made them in private, and you take care of them in private. And before I get into what I'm going to teach you today, I have this picture in one of my offices, and I love this picture. And I love it because of what it stands for, okay? Why be a bitch when you can stand like a king? Gentlemen, each and every one of you are kings, okay? Each and every one of you are kings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this little cut for you, and then we're going to dive into this lesson. It's only going to be a couple seconds, so check it out. All right. Now, you want to be down with the king? You got to be a king yourself. People are down with kings. So let's dive in to this very, very important lesson. All right. Get your pens and papers out. Do what you got to do. All right. The 4D crime family is subjecting you to peonage. Okay. Now, you need my help? Bang my email, 4D_destroyer@yahoo.com. And let's get into these facts. There is a requirement under Title 4D, which is 42 USC subsection 603, 5CI, III, 333. Okay. These are the requirements. Okay. Voluntarily enrolling in the program. You must voluntarily enroll in the 4D program. A commitment to succeed to the status of the non-custodial pay rent. Okay. Don't forget 42 USC 666A3 says the non-custodial pay rent's social security number shall be furnished to the agency enforcing the order. A commitment to voluntarily establish paternity. Consent to the space of time granted to a debtor for discharging his obligation of the contract terms. Okay. A commitment to cooperate in the payment of child support. A commitment to participate in employment or related activities that will enable the non-custodial parent to make regular child support payments. A commitment to participate in such services that are designed to assist the non-custodial parent to obtain and retain employment and increase earnings. Cooperation and participation are required under this 4D provision. Okay, so what you got going on here, if this does not exist, okay, then it's peonage. Okay. Title 4D is a business for profit. No business for profit can force your labor or your commercial energy. It is illegal. All right, and I'm going to show you that. Let's go back. Let's see here. I have to find this. Oh, I still got it. Oh, there it is. Peonage. Black's Laws Dictionary. The state or condition of a peon, as above defined. A condition of enforced servitude by which the servitor is restrained of his liberty and compelled to labor in liquidation of some debt or obligation, real or pretended, against his will. Okay, so this obligation is pretended. Okay, number two, there is a debt. Okay, a debt is a sum of money due by express agreement. Where's the express agreement? That's what you want to be asking for. You also want to be asking, well, listen, accordingly, the requirements of this provision, this is what's required, and I need you to prove all that this happened. See? All right, I want everything. I want the commitments. All right, I want the enrollment form. I want the date that I allegedly enrolled in the program. I want the date that I signed a written personal responsibility contract. All right. I want to see when I consented to the space and time granted to a debtor. All right, I want to see this commitment to cooperate. I want to see this commitment to participate. All right. Without that, you got nothing. Without this, they're inflicting peonage, which is illegal. Okay. Now, here's how you handle that situation. Peonage abolished. Now, remember, gentlemen, the burden of proof rests on he who asserts, not he who denies. So when you go asserting something, a claim against the 4D crime family, you better know what you're talking about. You better know how to prove it. Okay? The burden of proof rests on you, and that is what these videos are for. And of course, the upcoming website. Here it is: peonage abolished. The holding of any person to service or labor under the system known as peonage is abolished and forever prohibited in any territory or state of the United States. All right. So what they're doing is illegal. Okay. If you don't work, they cannot garnish your wages. That is why their provisions have what's called a seek order, a seek work order. Okay. They're using your labor, your commercial energy. Okay. And all acts, laws, resolutions, orders, regulations, or usage. You hear that? Look, and all acts, laws, or what? Orders, Title 4D orders, regulation, or usage of any territory or state which have theretofore established, maintained, or enforced, or by virtue of which any attempt shall hereafter be made to establish, maintain, or enforce, directly or indirectly, the voluntary or involuntary service or labor of any person as peons in liquidation of any what? Debt, obligation, or otherwise are declared null and void. Gentlemen, all you got to do is use this information to prove it. Okay? They're subjecting you to peonage. Without all of this, this voluntariness and these commitments to participate and cooperate, nah. I'm not cooperating. You don't have to cooperate with a private corporation. All right? You don't have to participate in anything that a private corporation offers. I'm the Amin Osiris. You have your assignment, gentlemen. All right? Time to take it to them. It's time to shut the 4D family down. You want your life back, you better start fighting for it. Okay? Why be a bitch when you can stand like a king? Hotep.